We begin with the information that in this model, 1/4 of an inch represents 4 feet in the actual apartment. And when we measure the bedroom, which is the only part we care about right now, we find that it has a length of 9/16 inches. So I'm going to use this information to create a ratio that might help me figure out which direction to divide or multiply by and how to use the information. So again, in the model, I know that I have 1/4 of an inch to represent 4 feet in the real world. And I know that I'm trying to figure out 9/16 inches. What would that be in terms of feet? So my work here is really to determine what am I multiplying by to go from 1/4 of an inch to 9/16 of an inch. And if I knew that, then I would multiply the denominator as well, and that would give me my final answer. So to figure that out, I'm going to do some division to actually sort of work backwards. So I'll take 9/16 and divide by 1/4, and then we'll see what that turns out to be. So when you do division with fractions, your procedure is to change to multiplication and rewrite multiplying by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 1/4 is 1. Now I do notice here that I have some nice division I can do. I can factor out a 4, that leaves me with a 1, and factor out a 4 here leaves me with a 4. So I have 9/4. So I'm going to be multiplying by 9/4. That tells me that 1/4 times 9/4 gives me 9/16, and if I do that for the numerator, I need to do it for the denominator as well. So let's figure this out. We're going to take 4 feet and multiply by that by the 9/4. And when I do that, it gives me 9 feet. So it tells me that this length in the apartment, which was 9/16 of an inch in the model, will be 9 feet in the actual apartment.